Hello, hello, hello. It's Sambuka, aka Mama Sam, and we are continuing with our Scapegoat Diaries. And we are looking at the topic of peace today. Peace over their chaos. Peace over their chaos. Let's start with our scripture today, which is Psalm 34:13 to 14. Whoever of you loves life and desires to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and keep your lips from telling lies. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. I actually think I will read that again. Whoever of you loves life and desires to see many good days, keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies. Turn from evil and do good. Seek peace and pursue it. Again, that's Psalms 34:13 to 14. Hey! Choose peace over their chaos. Empower yourself and choose your own peace over their chaos. Peace definitely requires distance from what disturbed you. I gave a story a couple days ago about not being around my mother for 10 years. 10 years. And the peace that I have had is fantastic. Fantastic. You're not obligated to take part in dysfunction once you have left it. You don't have to take part in the dysfunction anymore. And I believe that is one of the reasons why they don't want you around in the first place, because they know that I don't stand for foolishness. I really don't. I cannot stand nonsense. Stupid talk. I hate it. You talking about baseball and all kinds of like I've been sent on this earth to do some deep stuff, and you talking to me about mangoes and jokes about mangoes when I am actually trying to figure out how to get mango trees so I can feed villages, and you talking stupidness. I don't have time for that. So, to be quite honest, they're quite well in not inviting me to some of the stuff that they take part in, because I look at them and think, you're so stupid. How are you so stupid? So that's an aside. But you're not obligated to participate in their dysfunction. Choosing peace may disappoint others, and that's okay. I have chosen peace. I have chosen to not be in this chaos called my family. And I'm going to do a one on your enemy is my enemy, or my enemy, a friend of my enemy is my enemy. That's it. But I, because of the fact that I have chosen peace, I don't want the chaos of what my daughter and my grandson created for my life. I don't want that. That means I don't get to see my grandson. It means that I don't get to see my granddaughter. And how it is because I've chosen peace over their chaos. Calm is not weakness, it's self respect. It's self respect. The other day, I was putting away some stuff in the cupboard, and the narcissist was around. And I don't need to turn on lights, but I'm living in a place with blind people. Also, people who don't realize that things are going to come where they're going to need to not have lights on for a while. I prepare myself mentally for what's coming. Now, there's a shelf in the cupboard that was put together by the smart narcissist. And every time I put stuff away, I'm like, this thing will fall. One of these days, this thing will fall. But me not say nothing because the narcissist believes that they are very wise. So a jar fell because the shelf that it's on is crooked. It tilts forward. So a jar fell on the ground. Now, I was taking my time because I had on socks. Because, like I said, I'm re-establishing my gait because of my knee. So I'm trying to go without slippers so that my legs re-establish the proper gait that they need so that it's not painful. So I'm there looking at the ground to make sure that when I move, I won't be stepping on the glass. Resident narcissist, and I know this is coming because this is how it works with the narcissists, right? They can only put their mask on for so long. Flared up and started yelling about the lights and blah, 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 blah. And I was just like, I smiled. There's nothing that can prevent my peace because like I said, I know the MO, I know how it works. At the very end of the situation, they will go crazy because your peace cannot be shaken. And started a whole set of yelling, and I just smiled and I started. My family gonna make me rich. My family gonna make me rich. My family, like she could not be around me because I was ecstatic because I am adamant that her mask must slip so my father can see what I've been saying is so. So she had to leave because I was too peaceful. I got the broom, I did my sweeping, I did my limping around, making sure that I didn't get stuck in my foot, and continued calmly. I am empowered because I'm choosing peace over chaos. So she went up to her room and started talking to her other flying monkeys about ting, ting, ting. And I protect my peace. It's intentional. You have to protect your peace over their chaos. You don't need to engage in their chaos. You don't need to carry their emotional storm. I can't tell you the amount of things she has tried to get me out of character. Once she did, but it's just like, okay, I now know what happened there. And it was just like, you ain't going to have that happen anymore. So now, when I'm downstairs, I sing, I whistle, I make sure I am as happy as a clam, and devils cannot hang around happy people. You have to choose your own peace. So put that in the comment section. I am choosing my peace over their chaos. I am choosing peace over their chaos. Protect your peace. Protect your peace. Even when they're spinning out like she did the other day, you deserve calm. You deserve balance. Choose peace over the noise. Always, always, always. I wasn't enlightened when I made the decision that I wasn't going to have my mother in my life anymore, but I now look back and see that choosing the peace over the chaos has saved my body and my mind so much undue stress. So I'm encouraging you, go and check out that psalm that I read, 34:13-14. And it literally is talking about them, eh? Keep your tongue from evil and your lips from telling lies. Seek peace and pursue it. Put that in the comment section. I am choosing peace over their chaos. Again, if this has been helpful to you, send it out to a few friends, share it, help the YouTube algorithm get this message out to other scapegoats who are looking for encouragement rather than constantly harping on, oh, they did this, they did that, they did the other, and staying in the same place. Empowered people who have been scapegoated or the underdogs, send them this message. All right? So until tomorrow, this is Sambuka, aka Mama Sam. I am sending you acres of love. Salembe.